Right, all right. Hey, give it up for my man Brad Sativa one more time. Hey, he was telling the truth when he was saying, he was saying, hey, I'm not hood enough for this song. But I gotta tell you, like, in Nashville, it's mostly white, so he and I are like best friends. But if we were in Chocolate City, if we were in Atlanta or DC, he and I probably wouldn't even know each other. Like, there are different levels of blackness, and he's way up, way higher than I am. I'll give you an example of what I mean. A couple weeks ago, he sent me a text that said, hey bro, how you getting to the show? I need a ride. It ended with me sitting at a Shell gas station in Brentwood for 20 minutes, talking to a dude who looks like Philip Seymour Hoffman going, hey, he looks like Kendrick Lamar, but with diabetes, you know? Like, so anyway, I was like, all right, I gotta leave. I'm gonna have to go to the show without Brad. I get to the show, he's sitting at a table, surrounded by girls. No joke, surrounded by girls. I'm like, Brad, what happened? He said, I didn't understand your text, so I just got someone else to take me. Something about me using numerical too many times. And I was pissed at Brad. I was mad. I was like, Brad, man, save some of the white girls for me, man. What are you doing? What are you doing over here? I just got back from LA. I spent the week down there visiting my sister. It was a good time. I will say this though, I grew up a lot while I was there. Like, you don't know how precious life is until your Uber driver gets road rage. Like, when you hear your Uber driver say, I'm from East LA, this ain't, you're like, oh, wait, just drop me out. Drop me off. Like, no, we're on the 405, it's okay. I'll walk. He's like trying to run an 18-wheeler off the road. I'm like, this ain't gonna happen. Not with me in the car. Maybe with me in the car. I was there, I did a couple mics in LA, it was fun. I feel like I told a few too many Confederate flag jokes. I made it sound like in Tennessee, Confederate flags are just on every corner, and that's not necessarily the case. And the more that I think about it, I'm like, I'm actually cool with the Confederate flag, as long as you have an American flag to balance it out. You know what I mean? Like those houses that have the Confederate flag, but then they also have the American flag. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, if you're gonna do that with your truck, you got the Confederate flag sticker and the American flag, so just make sure the Confederate flag isn't bigger than the American flag. And I was just thinking, like, if someone who died in the Civil War, you got shot in the hand, so they cut off your arm, but you died of dysentery, you would be thrown off if you looked at a truck in the 21st century and it's got both flags. It'd be like if you died in a riot, now, and then 150 years from now, you saw someone's spaceship and they had a Black Lives Matter and a Make America Great Again sticker on their spaceship. You know what I mean? Like, that's basically the same thing. But I do love America. One reason why, football. Football's coming up. Turned on ESPN, I saw that, I was like, yes. My favorite football story from last year was this woman in Michigan. This is a true story, you can look it up. She takes credit for the Patriots Super Bowl victory. At halftime, she gave birth, and she decided to name her son after Tom Brady. And after she did that, the Patriots scored their first touchdown and then came back and won, as we all know. Now, that's not the amazing thing. Here's what's crazy. She already had a son, and she named him after former Cleveland Browns quarterback Brady Quinn. If you're not a football fan, let me explain it to you in Kardashian terms. It'd be like if you had a younger brother and he was named after Kanye, but you were named after Ray J. Like, that's basically what happened. Naming your son after Brady Quinn. It'd be like, put it in R&B terms, it'd be like if you had a little sister named after Rihanna, but you were named after the fourth member of Destiny's Child, the one that got kicked out before Beyonce got famous. Like, that's basically the situation there. Just a lot of crazy things though, but yeah, in LA it's great, the weather's awesome. If you haven't been out there, you have $350 to blow on a ticket there and back, you definitely got to do it. But I did, I talked about race there. I told this story that happened here, it wasn't in Nashville, it was actually in Smyrna. I was watching the UFC fight a couple weeks ago, and this guy sits down next to me, he's talking to me, and then he turns his head, and he has a swastika on his neck. And he's talking to me as if he doesn't have a swastika on his neck. You know, he's just saying things like, hey, you know, I think the white dude's gonna lose here. Like, so, you know, I'm like, what kind of get out stuff is this? Like, this is not quite what I'm looking for in this conversation. And then the bartender, like, they start chatting and getting friendly, and they start taking selfies together. He leaves, and I go to the bartender, I was like, how do you know that guy? She's like, I just met him. Just met him tonight. He seemed like a good dude. I was like, well, what about the swastika on his neck? And then, true story, she gets on her phone, she's like, I didn't even notice. Like, how do you not notice the giant white power symbol on the side of his jugular? You know? But yeah, it's one of those things that's weird. You know, I don't want to stereotype him too much because, you know, he might have been a Nazi at one point in his life, but maybe no longer. You know, like I used to be a Nazi kind of thing, which I can respect. You know, but as a black man, you know, it would be like ladies, it'd be like if your man said, I used to be gay. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, I want to believe you, but at some point, someone talked you into something, and I don't want to. No, that's my time, guys. I appreciate it.
Y'all give it up.